This intro is so fucking cool. I love it. Oh, Jesus. I can't wait to see what this game will be like when it gets to the deeply emotional shit. Because right now it's just slice of life, getting to know everybody. It's the slower part of the story. But I want to feel something. Hello, my friend, and welcome back to Nekojishi. I'm, of course, Decker Link, and on this episode, we're going to continue with whatever fucking route we were on. I honestly don't remember. Oh shit, that's the gallery. That's the wrong goddamn button. So it's already Friday, huh? Holy Jesus! Wow! What? What is it? What's wrong? Senpai jumped out of nowhere with an intense determination, almost shocking the living daylight out of me.
Wow, let's go to the hot springs this weekend.
Hot springs?
Hasn't it been super cold recently? It's the perfect time to enjoy a nice warm hot spring. Soaking yourself in hot water, munching on some snacks. It's the best thing in winter.
Now that you mention it, I've never been to a hot spring before.
Why is this to say?
Every game has a hot springs now! God damn, this is the third fucking game! 3. That's every game apparently. Christ. Now that you mention I've never been to a hot spring before, by the way, isn't that expensive?
It's not cheap, but it's only the cost of like 1 or 2 dinners out at most. I'd totally do it like once a month, wouldn't you agree?
Oh, it'd totally... I don't fucking... The price of 1 or 2 dinners? I've already spent heaps on books and things this month. I don't think I've got any more money to squeeze out of my budget.
Don't you want to go?
Well, really, no. You only see it in anime, and wouldn't we be bathing with a bunch of strangers? And then a pretty girl shows up, and then all of a sudden...
Stop talking about anime plots! Besides, mixed gender hot springs are super rare these days. Actually, they're usually separated by gender, though you can get public springs which have a bunch of strangers together. But that's no fun when we can enjoy a private bath with each other. Oh shit! It's a small room with a big bath inside. It'd be all ours. I'd highly recommend it to you, freshmen.
A private bath, huh? Wouldn't it be even more expensive than the public baths? I like how he's desperately trying to get us naked in the bath with him, and when we're like, oh man, the money, yeah. True for college stuff, though, goddamn.
Well, yeah, but it's on me. You won't have to pay a cent.
Really? But I don't want to waste your money.
I mean, it's only like 2 dinners out, like I said. Just don't think about it. Accept my generosity. Accept the opportunity.
But... What I really wanted to say was, that's Jan Shuchi's money, not yours.
Come on, I said it's okay. You're not going to disrespect your senpai, right?
Alright, fine, let's go for it. Yeah, it's a bit strange, but I couldn't refuse him. He really wants this. And what feels like barely a second, senpai is already on his phone looking up the hot springs for this weekend. And now he's literally on his phone. Oh shit! Yo, this looks like the exact same fucking place that we were just at with Lagoon Lounge 3. Ooh, crossover maybe. Wouldn't that be amazing? Would that not be amazing? The next morning we take off on a bus heading to the depths of the mountains. Eventually arrive at the old street village surrounding the hot springs. Wow, there's a lot of people here. It doesn't appear vastly different from the main street back home. Many people.
Oh, so you've never been here, Lau?
Nope, I'm from the south, so I've never had a need to.
Really? But this place is famous. You've been in Taipei for more than half a year now, and you've never gone sightseeing at all.
I have no money.
Oh, you poor kid.
You don't need to call me kid, senpai. What the fuck?
Well then, let me, your wonderful senpai, introduce this place to you. Now, where should we start? Alrighty, did you notice how we drove beside a creek on the way up here? Since there's heaps of natural hot springs here, a bunch of them are directly connected to that creek. So basically, the creek itself is warmed by the springs, though I've never had a chance to feel it personally. I've never been there. I've even heard there's a bunch of private baths nearby. Most of the houses behind these merchants have probably have them. You know, I wonder what came first, people finding the hot springs or people building the old street. Besides, I don't think it'd be a great idea to just go in the creek water. Some people do it because it's free, but it's probably not the best idea.
Yeah, this is the Steam version, so there will be no nudity. There's no nudity on Steam!
Now then, enough with the boring stuff. Our destination's over there. Let's go!
Senpai hurries me along the street enthusiastically. The other two walk behind us. A lot of these wares seem quite familiar. I look around. Preserved plums, roasted corn, almond tea, mochi, and so on. It's pretty typical for a market street, like the one from back at home. That fucked me for a little bit, because I lived on a street called Market Street, so I was just like, ugh. Though a few special things do catch my eyes, for example. He doesn't seem to give a shit. There's some wild boar sausages. Why do I have to look at the glossary for that? It's wild boar sausages. I know what the fuck that means. Leopard is currently staring at them. Wow, we should get this. Tiger is drawn towards the roast suckling pig, which has been prepared into tiny meat cubes right at the shop.
Nah, we should wait to buy food until after the bath.
I could do with a snack, but considering I have to eat whatever Tiger and Leopard want to, I suddenly feel super duper full again. Senpai's right. We might as well get to the hot spring first. Alright? Come on, guys. Let's get there already. Oh, they're so disappointed! Oh, guys! Oh, I end up needing to push Tiger and Leopard to pry them away from the food, and then get up. They don't need to buy anything! Why can't they just fucking take the chi and go? What the fuck is the problem? Luckily, there's heaps of people around, and I don't stand out doing so, even if I am pushing midair.
Hey, over here!
Okay. Senpai runs into a nearby building. The building itself resembles a traditional Japanese inn. He walks to the counter, handing 2 booking slips into the receptionist. So Senpai already had everything booked online and printed? I didn't even notice. He's more on top of things than I thought. The receptionist finishes booking us in, and we're led to our bathroom. Here we are. At first glance, the bathroom is big. A marble pool takes center point, while its water steams from the hot springs toward the back of the room. Toward my feet, near the entrance, is a small resting area. Even after several more glances, I'm still astonished by its size and grandeur. Oh. They can only eat it as a sacrifice, so it has to be given to them. Oh, okay. I get it. I'm sorry. I understand now. Thank you for clarifying. How upscale. Lavish. He knows lavish. Tasteful nudity incoming? Oh, Jesus. Why does it feel like they're scolding me? It's not like this was my choice. It kinda was. Well, let's get my mouse out of the fucking middle of the screen there. The staff member shows me where to find some robes, towels, and... Robes! Don't you mean a yukata? And drinking water. Then remind us of the time limit, which wish us to enjoy time and leave us be. I think I missed some of that.
Alright, Lau, the clock's ticking, so let's get started. You can store your clothes here, and your robe is hanging up over there. I don't normally use the slippers, but you can use them if you want. People sweat a lot from the heat in there, so even though you're in water, don't forget to drink. Got it, Lau? You seem like quite the regular customer. I love hot springs, after all. But I wouldn't recommend any less than the best for you, Lau.
Jesus. But this place seems expensive. I don't know anything about hot springs, but I know this room can't be cheap.
Don't worry about it. I had some discount vouchers, so it wasn't that expensive. It's a great chance to host you somewhere nice.
Really? I'm still uneasy about this. Is it okay to let Senpai pay for the bill?
Lau, I told you it's fine. Anyways, isn't it cool that we get to have 4 people in here with only 2 tickets?
4? Oh, yeah. There's us as well as Tiger and Leopard. But should they really be considered as people? What the fuck? I agree. That's quite the deal.
I knew the old man would see a reason. Anyway, come on. Let's stop wasting time talking. Take off your clothes, Lau.
Jesus. What?
What? You're gonna get in with those clothes on or something? Did you even notice the shower over there? Hot spring rule number 1. Clean yourself before stepping into the spring.
I know, but... I know this is pretty normal at hot springs, but this is way too embarrassing. Senpai should go first. Senpai should go first.
Sure, no problem. I'll just...
Senpai turns on the faucet and the bath beginning to fill. Next, he starts to remove his clothes then and there. But wait, what? It was so sudden I didn't get a chance to walk away or give him space. I can't just keep staring at his naked body. I turned my head away in a meager attempt to restore Senpai's privacy. Lau, what are you doing? You must shower sooner than later. Yeah, I know! What is this business all of a sudden? Just turn around! Alright, what a timid child. I don't like being referred to as a child by a potential romantic interest. I don't like that. I send a sharp look around the room, making sure nobody is watching me. The sound of Senpai's shower patters on the floor as I begin to remove my clothes. I try to get it done with quickly, but once my clothes are off, the patter of the other shower ceases. Shit! I turn my head to look, but I don't see Senpai.
Right here, Lau.
Oh, Jesus, Senpai is already shoulder deep in the freshly steaming bath.
Water's ready, Lau. Hurry up.
Please don't keep throwing me, Senpai.
Okay. You're so shy, Lau.
Senpai looks somewhere else for the moment. I turn my shower on and hurriedly wash myself. Now that's all that's left is slip into the bath. Careful. It's a warning too late. I retreat almost as fast as I went in. The heat was more than I had anticipated.
Be careful, Lau. You gotta head into the bath slowly and let your body get used to the temperature.
That'd be great, but I don't want these three staring at me the whole time. Okay, we're in now. I take a deep breath and ease myself into the steamy water.
Whoa, that's awesome.
What? I sit in the water, suffering through the burning feeling taking over my whole body. People supposed to think this is relaxing.
Legalau, old man, come on in!
He didn't even call him by his name. Oh, of course, Guardian Tiger isn't much of a real name, is it?
Even if you guys don't have bodies, you can still enjoy the atmosphere.
Well, let me see. The water really is rather hot. Tiger puts a paw into the water, as if wasn't even there. The water refuses to ripple at all. Leopard just shoves his entire arm into the water, grimacing from the heat. So hot.
Well, it's gonna hurt you if you get in too fast, though you'll feel really good once you're used to it.
Why do I feel like you're implying something?
I'd say you're the one with the impure mind here.
Damn it! You're the one who said it, Senpai! Alright, I will try the hot spring. What about your clothes, though? I mean, sure, the tiger's clothes aren't real, but it'd still be strange to see him wearing them underwater. However, as soon as he fully submerges himself, his clothes disappear in a blink of an eye. Where are your clothes? I took off my garments. You wouldn't bathe with them on, would you? I mean, so you can make your clothes disappear? Well, of course, as you know, a god doesn't have any fixed appearance. So you can just do that any time? Correct. However, I consider my regular garments a part of my official appearance. Okay, so guys can change their clothes. That's cool. Talking about gods in their clothes, Leopard just stepped into the water. Whoa. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, a butt is fine. Jesus Christ. I keep getting this, like, weird pinch right here. What the fuck? I gotta say, this is a fantastic view. Leopard just standing there, the steam rising around his well-defined body. My heart pounds as the reflection of his V-line mood on the surface of the mystery hot spring water. Tiger rests his head back in the bath wall. The towering form of his rugged, handsome body contrasts well with the serene space steeped in tradition. Meanwhile, Senpai is trying to swim in the bath, his lithe body exposed under the rippling, steamy water. This is so tempting.
Oh, you okay there? You having difficulty with something?
What are you talking about?
Don't be shy. Let me check it out.
What? Senpai attempts to feel me up under the water, and I dodge him as swiftly as I can manage in a steaming hot bath. Hey, get it out.
I just want to check. I'm not going to...
Thud. Be quiet, kitten. Tiger just smacks Senpai over the head. Not forcibly, but it wasn't soft either. Senpai reels back, covering his head. He looks like he's about to cry. It's adorable in a way, but I won't feel pity for his pain as he just tried messing with me. By now, I'm used to the temperature, finally getting a chance to enjoy this so-called relaxation by leaning against the bath wall and letting the warmth seep through my body. My aches fade away as the heat massages all of my muscles and the steam comforts what parts of me remain above the water. I close my eyes and face upward. The water from the hot spring feels different, but it feels good. After spending some time in the bath, I can feel sweat starting to drip down my head. If you stay in here too long, you'll start to feel dizzy. Oh, right. Why don't you go drink some water? Then, after resting a bit, you can come back in. I get out of the pool and notice the temperature difference instantly as a wave of cool air spreads over my body. I quickly grab a robe, aka a yakata, and a bottle of water. It really works. I told you. Senpai's left the bath as well. He walks around with a robe on, which is too large for him, the lower hem dragging across the ground on it behind his feet. Tiger and Leopard are still in the bath, their eyes are closed, seemingly enjoying the hot spring. I wonder how they both enjoy without actually having real bodies. Probably the chi of the water or something. This probably isn't the best time to ask about that. I spend a few minutes in the rest area with Senpai before returning to the bath. We continue to enjoy this hot spring until our time is up and the front desk calls. Well, that was a nice little interlude. Ah, so how was the hot spring? Oh, Jesus Christ. Turn that down. Good Lord. Senpai stretches his whole body while he talks. It was acceptable. What? It was acceptable? What a great way to relax. Hot spring warm. It is called a hot spring after all, jackass. Seems we all liked it, myself included. I guess it wouldn't be the worst idea to go to this again sometime. But there's no way I could afford that myself without Senpai's vouchers. Alright, so you guys want to grab something to eat after all the time in the hot spring? Any of you hungry? I certainly am. Wait a second, did you say the gods never get hungry? Well... Who cares? Let's get to it. And we fade to the same... Oh, there he goes. He's going. And he's going. And he's kind of going. What the fuck? What is happening? They're dancing around on screen. After talking about something to eat, we head straight to the suckling pig and the wild boar sausages they wanted earlier. For the boar sausages, I can buy a flavor called Magao, which is said to be a type of herb from the mountain. Leopard also asks for some barbecue, but I have to refuse him. We have too many meats already. Instead, I get him some rice served in a bamboo tube. We keep walking along the old street, enjoying the sights and foods. Eventually, we make it to the end of the street as dusk takes over the sky above. The mountain is cloaked in orange, while the sky dyed lavender by the last lights of the sun. Ah, I'm so full! Yeah, I feel like I ate too much, too. You asked for it. I told you not to order so much for those two gluttons. I won't argue you on being a glutton, but I didn't force Lau to buy me anything. Boar meat is good. Lau should have more. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, it was good. I couldn't tell its actual flavor because the Magao overpowered it, but it did have a different texture from the one that I'm used to from pork. But the bamboo tube rice was really good, along with the suckling pig. Honestly, I don't regret eating it so much. I lean against the rail of the bridge we're on and look into the deep lavender sky. The sun returns past the horizon, and the first few stars begin to come out and twinkle. Instead of staying at home, I just spent a really nice day outside. I'm glad they're here with me. After all, this won't last long. One day, I'm gonna need to choose one of them. I can't really do that, can I? Eventually, I just need to ask them to leave so I can focus on my studies. I'm just thinking about this too much. It's all gonna work out eventually. Hopefully. Senpai, it's getting late, and you're not wearing enough to stay out at night. Shouldn't we go home now? No, I'm fine. Well, I guess it is getting too late to do much, though. It would be better to head home. Alright, let's go. Yep. On our way back through the old street, we bought some hot spring eggs that Tiger requested. I also ended up buying a box of Malay mochi for Leopard. I guess that's my lunch for tomorrow, sorted. I feel like Leopard and Tiger just keep feeding me these days. I'm not gonna get fat because of these two, right? Aw, that's lovely. And this is the next day. So, I think that's going to call it for this episode. On the next one, we will continue on and see what other, hopefully, eventually interesting things will happen. What do you think of Nekojishi? I think so far, it's not all that interesting. I mean, there's an interesting premise, but I really hope that it picks up soon. That'd be nice. But that being said, we will continue on the next one. But until then, thank you all for watching, and fare thee well. Bye, everyone!